All right, what's good, y'all? Blue Avenue Podcast. And we're back with another spiritual conversation. I'm the host, God's favorite podcaster, the LimeWire legend, 3 Phone Jones, and all that. And I'm here with a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Maevuim.
The wave was hilarious. I like that. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing better than I deserve.
Every time.
So, okay, I wanted to start here with you.
Yeah.
Because I want to get a background on you, and then we'll talk about the music and everything.
Let's do it.
So, I remember when I watched the interview on you, I was told that you got your artist name from IMVU. Is that correct? Can you talk about that a little bit?
So embarrassing, really, looking back and talking about it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I am still a computer geek. I am still.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm a nerdy, artsy person. I'm like the behind the scenes person. And you know, it's crazy. Like, IMVU was like the metaverse situation. Because I swear to God, everything I was doing on there just kind of slowly is transpiring to the real world.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I really don't know how I got my username. I'm not going to lie. I just plugged it in and it looked cool. And I'm like, okay, I like how it looks.
Yeah.
So here.
For sure. No, I like that. And your family originally is from Liberia?
Yeah, my family's Liberian.
Speaking of family.
Yeah.
We talked about this off camera. 10 siblings.
That I can count, yeah.
Okay, eight brothers and a half sister.
Yeah.
That's wild out loud.
Right.
Can you talk to me about that? Like, how did you and your parents, I guess, manage? Well, your parents, I just say, manage that. Like,
yeah.
It's a lot of heads.
Yeah.
And names to remember, I would imagine.
Yeah. So I don't even know. Okay, so basically, I'll break down the whole dichotomy.
Okay.
So my dad has 5 kids by 5 other women outside of my mom.
That's tough.
My mom has 1 outside of my dad, and they have 4 together. So, my sister, she's my dad's daughter. Yeah. We don't share the same mom. And I still got, it's crazy. I only mentioned 10, but overall, it's probably like 20 of us when you include their half-siblings because we all see each other as family.
Okay.
But with direct, direct bloodline, it's 10 of us, and I'm number 9.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Shout out to them, too.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Man.
All that. So, okay, I want to get in the background a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, like, high school days at, Coon Rapids High. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You spent a lot of time with Shamir and, College Possible.
Yeah. You know who Shamir is? I met Shamir. I don't know if they want to be put on blast like this, but I met Shamir when I was actually in 2nd grade.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He just left. We went to the same elementary school. It was Adams Elementary. Yeah. He was there for only a week, but then we reconnected in, I think, middle school and high school and in college.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small world, damn.
Yeah,
you know that?
I don't know him, but I'm saying blueavpodcast.com. But look, I did want to talk to you about this.
That's funny.
I was told that you work really close to somebody named Jay Douglas.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Oh, their artist name is Diva J. Mm-hmm. That's my boo. Rest in paradise.
Yeah, R.I.P.
I think honestly the only reason why I kind of pursue music the way I do is because of Jay. We probably didn't even know each other for more than probably 2 years. We met in a bathroom. Wow. Okay.
That's tough.
Yeah. I'm an outsider. Believe it or not, I'm an outsider. A lot of people just view me as, a very like social person. I mean, I can be.
Yeah.
But trust me, that social anxiety will knock me harder than anybody else will. Okay. So I don't want to say we bonded over that, but I met Jay in the bathroom, literally, at a music event. Literally. Okay. They were coming out the bathroom. And Jay is part of the LGBTQ plus community, and with a lot of people, they're already outsider. They were a minority inside of a minority inside of a minority. I generally felt the same way. I feel like I was a minority my whole life. I outnumbered by 8 brothers.
Right. Yeah,
and I was practically raised, I was the minority in the minority.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I think we just bonded over us being different.
Yeah.
So when they passed away, it hit me because I'm like, dang, I just feel like I lost a part of me because I'm like, I grew up in my own bubble. And you kind of have to make your world like adapt. You gotta have to adapt to the world that's outside of your head. Yeah. And it did hit me hard because I'm like, dang, we bonded over our differences, and it's so hard to find people who embrace who they are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to just be accepted into all type of like groups just to feel like they're a part of something, but nobody really knows who they are. I know who I am. That's what makes it extremely frustrating for me to like just blending with population because nobody really embraces their own free mind. So when like from the start of the music situation, I met Jay towards the start of my music situation until now, like, I don't know. It like we bonded over our differences is all I'm saying. So now I'm just embracing life without them here on this physical plane, but they're still here. So I'm not tripping.
For sure.
I know I said a lot.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not tripping.
R.I.P. That's what's up. So let me ask you this. This is kind of unrelated to, more related to that. Yeah. Would you say that you've found your identity more now compared to then? Like, have you, I guess on your journey, have you found more self-identity in the process? Yeah. Compared to then? Okay.
Yeah, from then until now, most definitely. I'm more unapologetic and I'm more accepting of who I am. Like, I'm a woman that likes astrology. I like music. I like educating people, and I'm not going to apologize for it anymore, you know? Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to talk about it. You know what? We can do that now. We can talk about that now.
I'm not going to ask you what's your sign. You'll probably tell me.
No, you know what's crazy? Because when I looked into it, we the same sign.
Okay.
So, yeah, Sag.
All right.
So, okay, I saw that you have a lot of content out about astrology. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, it's a two-part question.
No, let's go ahead.
What signs are male Sages most compatible with? And then for female Sages, what sign are they most compatible with?
Honestly, for both of them, Libras will be the best. I know they say Libras be lying. Libras and Aquarius will be your best bet. But honestly, if you really know yourself, you really can be compatible with anybody. But I'm very biased towards Libras because I have two brothers that are Libras and they just treat me like a queen. Yeah. But I will, like, for men, okay, let me break it down. Men, I would just say Libra women and Aquarius and Gemini because they're air and fire. It's like you feel each other. But if it's a female Sag, I honestly think Capricorn men. And Capricorn men and Libra men will be the best bet because, you know, Sagittarius women are very bossy people. Yeah, I'm going to say it. We're very bossy. We're very dominant. And you can't be with no little pipsqueak that just want to be, oh, well, you're too intimidating. Oh, you're no. You knew what it is. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was saying.
You know what's crazy about the two? My ex is a Libra.
I was just dealing with the Libra, lying ass Libras.
You know what it is though? Like when I look back, because I didn't even think about this. Me and my brother talked about this a while back. Yeah. He was like, we dated a lot of the people that reminds us. I don't want to say of our parents so much, but like I noticed my mom's a Capricorn. And I dated a lot of Capricorns. When I look back, my bro was like, what was your ex's birthday? I was like, January, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what was the one before that? January this. You know what I mean? Not even people, or late December. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think that was on purpose, though. That was just what I liked at the time.
It's just what happened.
Yeah. But I've dated mostly Capricorn. I had a Gemini in there. And my last ex was a Libra.
Okay. So intellectual people.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it was them. You know, I'm going through changes right now, but that's another story.
We respect it.
So funny. I wanted to kind of dive into more of the astrology stuff. Is besides the music, do you feel like that's a big passion or two? Because I see you have a lot of videos out about astrology, specific people and signs, I should say.
Yeah. I think it is a big passion for me. It comes off as entertaining, but to me, I think it's educational. Yeah. I'm a Sag, so my zodiac sign, the whole life purpose of a Sagittarius is to educate people. So why not do it in an entertaining manner? A lot of people may think I'm just kiki. No, I'm really not. I'm giving y'all free time.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You know, so I've always been interested in things that can help me evolve as a human being. So once I found like that connection in astrology, I'm like thinking, well, we all come from matter. You know, let's break it down. We all come from matter. We came from a thought. We were made out of matter. And that matter can be fire, earth, wind, air, all that situations. And then the whole formation of astrology comes from constellations and stars and this and that. Yeah. And I have an EP called SIREN with a tornado. So it's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I like that.
It is a big passion to me, and it does inspire a lot of my music and just my whole existence because we are the image of God, right? And everything in this creation stems from that.
For sure. So we talked about, you mentioned educating people, and I wanted to kind of dig into that a little bit because, you know, I found out, like I said, we got a lot in common. You're a Sag, I'm a Sag. Yeah. You also did a podcast, the FOF podcast.
Oh my gosh. It was one of those, I want to say field endeavors. So okay.
Unpop the pod.
Unpop the pod. It was FOF and then it changed to Unpop the pod. I'm still thinking about it, pursuing it. It's there.
Listen,
it's there.
I'll be a guest. So talk to you about that. Talk to the people about.
It definitely did started because I wanted to have conversations outside of a phone. I just got tired of like texting stuff because like when you post stuff with a black screen on social media, everybody's gonna think, oh dang, what this person depressed about. So I'm like, okay, let me formulate it in a way that can be a little bit more relatable. Let me get up and show you guys I'm about that. And it did gain traction, but I'm like, you know what? I don't think this is meant for me right now. But once the time falls into place, it would definitely probably formulate into something better.
Okay, for sure. So, like I said, we met originally. It was at your music video release party. We DM'd or whatever first, but like actually in the physical. So I wanted to talk about not so much the video. We'll get to music in a second.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to talk about because you mentioned at that release party that you came up under like strict, Christian, or was it just religious values? Can you tell me how important, I guess, church was in your adolescence?
I think church was more so for community and having support growing up versus like educating somebody on their own interpretations and individuality. I've always, like I said, I've always been a black sheep. I'm my mom's only daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm raised around a bunch of boys. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I think I will never like trash that situation. I think it's a very important part to me because if I really didn't grow up in church to a degree, I don't think I would have like questioned and like educated myself more on things outside of that religious sector. I don't consider myself a religious person, but I do think I'm a spiritual person. For absolutely. Sure. Because I feel like life and God, our purposes, we all came in one form. If we was meant to like really just move in one accord, we all would be one conjunction. I came at one body. So I got to figure out why I'm here.
That's a snap effect right there.
You know?
So, okay, we can get into music now. So I wanted to kind of get into, I just wanted to have a background of you and then, you know what I'm saying, from, if they haven't seen stuff already about you.
That's okay.
So, transitioning to music.
Transition.
Thank you. Doing that into music.
No, you good.
So this is somebody's first time listening to you or, they never heard your music before. What song would you recommend them to start with? Like work forward, work backward?
I'm very biased at the moment. Man, it's hard. I was thinking about this question too when you sent those questions in.
Thanks.
It's hard.
I guess to be fair, it's like this is you.
Yeah, I would suggest Dangerous. Absolutely. Because I think that the meaning, obviously when you see the word dangerous, you're subconsciously going to think like, dang, what are you going to talk about? But then I think you get it like, I don't know, that we'll just start there. Dangerous. How about that?
No, for sure. So, okay, the ones for me were definitely dangerous. I would start there, then go forget, then cut, then sing.
Okay.
And like I told you, I wish do I have my other phone with me? It's on the playlist. Like it's really on the playlist in the whip. I'll play it. Yeah, I would show you if I have my other phone.
That's okay.
But so I wanted to talk about Dangerous too specifically because, like I said, we met at your music
party,
video release party. You mentioned that you did a lot of like the background stuff on it. I might probably not get credit for it, but you did a lot of that. Because you could talk about that a little bit. The background of that video.
I think I just tested my strength as a woman with that whole construction of the music video.
Yeah.
I will say, as an artist, you better have a backbone. You don't got no backbone, guess what?
Yeah.
You ain't nothing gonna come into fruition. With the whole construction, I planned it. I wrote the script. I got the folks. I got the production crew together. Yeah. I was having to play two positions instead of just being Maevuim in that moment. So it was that I got up at 5 a.m. that morning just planning, and I didn't go to sleep till 2 a.m. the next day, the day of the shoot. It was on April 30th. You don't know what you're capable of until you do it. So I'm kind of glad. I don't think I would do it again in that way because I was stressed. But I think it was a good learning experience. That's all I'm gonna say. But don't step into this realm unless you cut like that. If you're not cut like that, sit down, please. Okay.
That's a fact, though.
All right.
I mean, to me, it looked good. Like again, the background of it was you had the Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? You had to wear a lot
is that what they call it?
You had to wear a lot of different hats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know I can relate to that.
I'm retiring from that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say shout out to Push Records.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How have they helped you? This, is just unrelated. But how did they help you so far in the trend? Like, what specifically can you say? Like, they helped me with this for sure.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
We are no longer in union anymore.
That's tough.
I know. I kept silent about it because
Okay.
I don't want to draw any negativity towards something that
for sure.
did play a role. I will say though, in terms of collaborating for coming together for that Dangerous music video, thank you. But in terms of other things and how we were viewing perspectives, we couldn't find common ground. So we just separated. Okay. I don't wish anything ill on them. I do wish them the best. But however, with the way I'm very, like I said, if anybody can survive the wrath of my perfectionism, I will give credit when credit's due. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they just gotta take the high road. And that's just how we're gonna go about the situation. Ain't no problems, I promise. But
so
yeah.
No, so okay, let me ask you this. What do you see, speaking of because you're talking about just I guess a record situation, what do you think would be the end goal for you? Like, do you wanna be like a I don't know, do write music for people? Like, you could be on some, Quinn Miller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what do you see, I guess, as the end goal? Do you want to be signed one day, or
I think,
what's the end goal for you?
Yeah, I'm one thing about me, I'm into partnerships. I'm into collaborating. I'm into really coming to common ground with people. I think that's important. That's why we're here, right? We came to common ground. So I wouldn't be closed off to any opportunity that presents itself to expand, whether it's signing, whether it's staying independent, whether it's I wouldn't be opposed to that. Right. But me, I really got to sit and digest what I'm getting myself into, because you don't want to lose who you are in that process.
Gotcha.
So I'm not close to those opportunities. Absolutely not. But my end goal, definitely, I would love to stay independent. But
I
would love to stay independent, but you're going to need support and help along the way. So I'm not closed off to people who want to offer those opportunities for me to expand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So pretty much, wrapping up here, I wanted to ask you about plans for the rest of the year. What should we expect going forward? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we're gonna expect more visuals.
Yeah, oh man, I appreciate that decision.
Yeah, I'm not scared to challenge myself. Yeah. I think that Dangerous music video construction was one of my biggest challenges. But you know what don't kill you make you stronger. I'm not opposed to pushing myself aside from being a part of that situation. Yeah, and more YouTube videos, more content.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look. I'll talk about this all the time on the podcast when we do regular episodes. I'm not into astrology like that.
No, it's okay.
But I watch her stuff. I'm like, okay, she gives me a perspective that I didn't think about. So I appreciate that.
For sure.
So just wrapping up, what else do you want them to know about? You know what I'm saying, maybe.
Well, if you're interested in joining the Mean Team and supporting me, go check out my EP SIREN, which is out on all music streaming platforms.
That's a fact.
And, be happy. That's all that I care for. Yeah. Be happy.
It was something else I want to ask too. I want to get this out before I forget.
What?
Yo, Louis Blaze was a little touchy-feely.
I know. That's just we just came together just to perform together.
That's my dog.
Ain't nothing more or less. Y'all stop.
Yeah. Nah, he homie. I'm gonna probably interview him one of these days. So
please do. Nah.
But yeah. So I guess give me your social media, all that good stuff.
Yeah. If you want to find me anywhere, my artist name is Maevuim, Maevuim. That is Maevuim, Maevuim. I'm out everywhere. YouTube specifically. All right, bye.
Yeah. Well, listen, Bluehill podcast, man. We locked in like R. Kelly, man. Y'all have a great day.
Oh, no, R. Kelly.